welcome back to my channel, and yes, today is another, fan requested bonus video, and this one I was actually debating whether or not I wanted to do it for Happy HorrowQueen or as a bonus video. I was actually debating it, but I decided, because I love you guys so very much, because I really do love you guys, because I don't know how you guys even, care to watch me, so I really appreciate it, but I decided to give you guys a bonus video. So for today's video, I am doing another one of my notorious Ouija talks, and this one is on how to play the Ouija board. Now, this one, I have been asked so many times, whether it be, most of the time, it's people asking me in the comments on videos, how do you play the Ouija board? On Instagram, some of you guys will message me asking me, how do you play the Ouija board, or how would you go about doing a session, which I have done a Ouija board session before. Granted, nothing happened, but, I still have the information to give you guys. But someone actually requested on one of my Ouija talks, they said, can you make a video on this? So, you know what, I guess it's about time I finally do make a video on this. So, here's another fan requested video. Also, I want to quickly point out before I start the video, as you guys can see, I dyed my hair. I posted a video on it. Just saying Happy HorrowQueen, and also my other videos I've been posting this month. You guys have probably noticed, why isn't her hair dyed in these? I pre-recorded all those videos. Happy HorrowQueen, up to day 28. They've all been pre-recorded. So I'm just pointing that out right now. So you're not going to be seeing this unless I do these bonus videos, which in October I'm probably not going to because I have a video already every day. But probably these bonus videos, and then come back November, you'll see this. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to shut up. I'm sorry this intro was so long. Let me just get into this video. Alright guys, you're not supposed to see my face, but in case you want to, there it is. This first part is setting up the Ouija board. So first, of course, let's get the Ouija board. Right here's our Ouija board. Let's put that down right there, okay? Then we're going to take our planchette right here. This is the thing we use to move. We're going to put that on the board. And then, pretty much that's all you have to do when your Ouija board is set up. That's really all you have to do. But if you want to do some extra things, like to try to have a higher chance of summoning spirits, not this candle in particular, probably more of the tea candles, but get a candle set up somewhere along the lines. That helps. By the way, don't put this on the board. Just so you guys can see it. But yeah, put a candle down. That always helps out. Also, if you want to, I'd recommend putting down some silver because it catches the light and repels the darkness. These are some things I said in my tips. But just setting it up, I put silver just so you get good spirits. That's not actual silver, by the way. It's very pretty. Not actual silver, but hey, it's just for the reference. And then, this next little item, it's not required, but in case something goes wrong, you may want to have one of these. It's a rosary, and it just broke, so God, please do not get angry at me. I didn't break it on purpose. Oh, wait, I can fix it, but having a rosary or something cross-like is also just good to have, nearby you for the session. And not breaking it is also very good, because you don't want to anger God, too, because that's not going to help anything. But that is just how you can basically do, a basic Ouija board setup. But really, all you need is just this. This helps because this is the best way to communicate with spirits, having a candle, and then silver, just to get good ones. But let's move on to starting our Ouija board session. Alright, the next part of this video is starting out our Ouija board session. Okay, there we go. Now you guys can see me. Hi! Anyways, I look really blurry right now. Ignore the light that's in the way. Anyways, so to start off our Ouija board session, by the way, let me put this here right now. I am not about to do an actual Ouija board session in front of you guys. I'm not about to videotape that because, as I said, my tips of the Ouija board, don't videotape yourself. It angers the spirits. But to start it, what I would do, if I were you guys, and not on camera, you take your planchette, and of course, make sure you're not playing it alone. As I've said before in multiple videos, do not play alone. But take your fingers, you're going to put them like that or like that, and then have everyone else do that. And then I would, they say to go in a circle like that for how many players there are. And then once you do that, say, are there any spirits that wish to communicate with us? I would ask that question. Usually that's good questions to ask. Are there any spirits here? Are there any spirits that wish to communicate to us? Or if there are spirits here, please communicate to us through this board. Or that's basically some things you can say in the beginning of the session. Or even one of those, some people say, we're not here to make fun of you. Is there anyone who would like to communicate with us? We're here to help you. Those type of things are good to say. And And then if that's not really working out for you, it's always good to have candles lit because that usually helps spirits communicate best. But I would recommend to start moving the planchette in circles because that helps to conjure up the spirits. It sounds like we're doing a satanic ritual, but that's not what we're doing here today. At least not today. Maybe in another video. But, you know, start kind of doing this type of thing with you, everyone. Make sure you guys don't take your fingers off the planchette because that can release a spirit. Just saying, like, as a whole throughout the Ouija board, don't take your fingers off until you go to goodbye. But that's another thing that you can do. What else can you do? There's so many things to start the session. If the silver's on the board, take it off. And if something comes after the silver's off the board, you might want to be concerned. But that's pretty much how you would start a Ouija session. So now let's move on to... I got tired of bad lighting, as you can see. It was really aggravating me. But the next part I want to talk about is how to keep the spirits happy. Not happy, like, where you are going to make their day, make them feel better, because they are stuck on Earth for all eternity. I don't know how much happier you can get. That's kind of depressing to them. They don't get that. But anyways, so how to make the spirits happy, you can do a multitude of things. Well, by happy, I mean just to keep your session safe where you don't anger them. That's the happy we're talking about. For starters, do not ask them any questions about you. Because to them, they look at it like you're looking at them as a novelty, not so much like you're actually wanting to help them. Like, don't say, like, oh, yeah, who am I going to marry? Am I going to get into this college? Am I going to go into the army? Like, don't ask them questions about that. Never ask them, if you are going to ask questions about yourself, please don't, though, that angers them. But never ask them when you're going to die. There are legitimate true stories where people have asked that, and the spirits have said tomorrow, and they had so many near-death experiences. That's quite terrifying. I mean, one thing about the spirits, they can, sometimes, yes, they can predict the future, but sometimes it's best to not know what's in the future, because I used to always want to know things about the future, but I'm like, you know, it's better if I don't, because I might screw something up really bad. So, kind of one of those things where you don't ask them about the future, because it's just, it can mess with your brain really bad. Another thing, ask them, like, don't joke around too much, like, that's why I say, like, don't do it sober, or make sure you're doing the Ouija board sober. Don't ask them, like, stupid questions, like, how'd you die? Don't laugh, don't make jokes, don't treat it as a joke. When you treat it as a joke, they get really offended by it, and they don't like it, and then crazy things happen. And then don't, like, don't laugh too much because they can anger them. And when you ask them questions, ask serious questions like, are you happy where you are now? Like, those are good things to ask them. Is there anything I can do to help you somehow? Now, granted, it doesn't mean they're going to say, I want your soul or I want your body to possess. Like, they might say, for instance, maybe if it's in your local area and someone recently died and you don't know that, maybe they want you to tell someone something. Like, it's probably nothing like that. If they do say they want your soul, we should leave the board. But ask them questions about them that are genuine. If you do ask them how that you died, because some things they're saying never ask them how they died, but if you do ask that, like, don't ask that actually, because there are things where they say if you ask it, it will freeze up the board, so it's probably best to not ask them that. But, you know, just kind of ask them about themselves, you know, like, what was it like when they were alive? What did they do? You can ask them how old they are. However, if it goes from 0 to 1, I believe, yeah. I think if it goes from 0 to 1 and goes completely backwards through the numbers, that means that they were never, like, an existing thing. It's really weird. It's like they never had an age, and it's freaky. Yeah, let's not get too into that. If you want a total separate video on that one, let me know. Just how their aging works, if it goes and where they don't have an age, let me know how that one, or if you want to know about that, let me know and I can do a video on that. But let's move on to closing up this video. Let's close up this video by talking about how to close up the board. How to close the Ouija board is very simple. This is our planchette, okay? And this is our Ouija board. This is very simple. What I would do first is just thank them for their time. Like, you know, thank you for talking to us. Thank you for your time. You know, I really appreciate it. Like, you know, thank them for the time that they gave them. Like, be serious, because, you know, but just thank them for what they've done. And then say, you know, I'm going to go now. It was really nice talking to you. And then, as I say at the end of every single one of my videos for this very reason, always say goodbye. That is what you have to do to officially close the board. Make sure you move the planchette to goodbye. And just move it to goodbye. The board will be closed. If they're the spirits like fighting you back, which I have said so many of these things in other videos before, but I'm giving you extra. But the spirits fighting back, force the planchette to goodbye, make sure everyone in the group is calm, because if someone's not calm, you might want to be concerned, or you might want to stay away from that person for a little bit to make sure they don't got anything connected to them, or you might want to take them to church. But yeah, that's really how you close the board. It's a really simple process, but that is pretty much it. I hope this video did help you guys out, but that's like the sum up. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope like whatever advice I gave you guys on how to actually play it, because I know I've given like the rules, the tips about Zozo and Mama. I know I've said like what the Ouija board is specifically. I've given you some more. I've given you guys a lot of things on the Ouija board, but never actually let's sit down and talk about how to play with the board, or how to play the board. I never actually did this sit down talk, so let me know what you guys think. If this helped you guys out in any way, if it did, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe, because I make new videos every single Monday and Friday. If you guys request bonus videos, you guys get those every Wednesday, or most Wednesdays. It's not guaranteed. Also, Happy HorrorQueen is coming up, where I will be posting a video every single day in October, so you will want to make sure you are subscribed to see this, because I have some very interesting videos. And I have an insanely interesting Ouija talk for October that you're not going to want to miss. Also, what else? Comment down below what you thought of this video, suggestions for other Ouija talks, or I do want to do a Ouija talk Q&A type of thing, because I know I did say like earlier this month I'd only do one, but you guys requested another one, so I'm doing it. But please give me questions on the Ouija board you may have, so I can do like a Ouija talk Q&A thing, because I think that would be really fun. But check out my Instagram at HorrorLover13. I have an SFX challenge coming up for October, where I'll have like, if you guys need costume ideas, that's probably a good place to go. And then yeah, just go check that out. You need to check out my website, queenofhorror.com, because that is where I post everything horror, literally everything horror. And I do have a section on there all about the Ouija board, so if you guys want more information, go check that out. I will have all those links down below, so please check all of that out. But that is it. So if you made it to the end, please comment the word planchette somewhere in the comments, whether you just comment planchette or ask your question or whatever, and comment planchette, so I can see if you guys actually stayed till the end. But that is it. So until next time, bye guys! And remember, always say goodbye.